Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, Ramadan is a hunting season. It's a hunting season. If you don't know how to hunt and you're trying to figure it out during Ramadan, then you're going to miss out on a lot of bounties, a lot of rewards, a lot of goodness. And if you don't plan ahead what you want to hunt for and what you want to get, you're going to end up with mixed results, good and bad. Ramadan is the month of hunting for more acts of obedience that will bring you closer to Allah Azza wa Jalla. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he tells us in the authentic hadith that doing the optionals in Ramadan is equivalent to doing what? The obligation. Doing the optionals in Ramadan is equivalent to doing the obligation. And the obligations are multiplied and multiplied. And this is an authentic hadith. So, the person who is on the hunt, he will realize increase on the options. Why? Because the reward is increased. Increase it more. Okay? It's the time for hunting for the hearts. For Allah Azza wa Jalla to guide someone on your hands is better than this world and what it contains. Many people are going to walk through your doors. Many individuals are going to walk through your doors. You're going to see many people throughout Ramadan. You never see throughout the whole year. You're going to be the hunter that really gets them to be hooked and to love the mosque. And wallahi, it is worse than swearing at a man. It's even worse is when you are the highway robber leading to Allah. What I mean by that, you're the cause why people are blocked away from walking the path to Allah Azza wa Jalla. Why? Because you never ever welcomed and you never ever showed that kindness or goodness where they feel like I am welcome to come, and he was the person who led you to Allah Azza wa Jalla. So my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, remember what I'm going to say. Ramadan is the month of hunting. Hunting for more acts of goodness, from worships, from optionals, and it's also the month of hunting for the hearts of people. When you see each other in Ramadan, make sure, if it's your brother that you've never seen again, never seen before, and you know you're never going to see him again, make sure you throw your nets. Throw your nets and see what he'll come back with. Be like that man who didn't know what he was doing when he threw the bucket into the well. He came out with a prophet. Took him out of the well unknowingly, and was a court. And this man, he wouldn't have reports that he raised Islam, but look what he caught. He caught a young child who was a prophet, Yusuf alayhi salam. Be like him, but of course in the right way, where you're doing it to lead your way to Allah Azza wa Jalla. You never know, brother, that hook that you throw, what kind of a fish you're going to end up with. But at the end of the day, it's the intention that Allah Azza wa Jalla loves to see from. It's the good intention. The Salafus Salih, the pious predecessors, my brothers, they were experts at hunting. Wallahi, you find some incredible moments from them. I can recall Abu Darda, or one of the other companions, who was asked by a Jewish man, just to show you with the non-Muslims, he was asked by a Jewish man, is your beard cleaner or the tail of my dog? Look at the hunter. You want to have a go at me? You want to have a go at me? I'll show you how I want to give a go to you. I'll show you how I'll have a go at you. He said, if it's clean, if it's in paradise, then it's cleaner than the dog's tail. And if it's in hellfire, no, your dog's tail is cleaner. Look at the hunter. Straight away, turn around the moment and know how to direct it. It's not important that you win, brother. What is important is what you're calling for wins. Finds its way into the heart of the brother next to you. One of the ulama, he was Qadi Waqi'. Qadi Waqi'. This man, he will pray Fajr in Jama'ah. And he will have his circle of knowledge after. And after that, he will go to where the Bedouins, the desert people, gather, and he will go and sit in between them and start teaching them. He was a hunter. He knew where the hunting they're going to be found there, I'm going to go there, and I'm going to sit there. The next thing he buds in a nice way, and his next thing he's got da'wah happening. You could be like that at any time, brother. Even one of the pious predecessors, he would go, one of the ulama, he would go to where people would go to get their water in the deserts. They would line up, long lines. True stories, brothers. And he once watched this whole line. He said, I've got to take advantage of this. Look at this mind of a hunter. He said, I've got to take advantage of this. This can't go past like this. So what does he do? He puts up a tent nearby. He puts a bit of water, puts a bit of dates, and he yells out to people, whoever wants to drink water and eat dates and be shaded, come to me. Who's not going to go to him? And they will go to him, and then he'll say, look, and now let's learn an ayah too. And on their way, subhanAllah, they'll end up memorizing an ayah. And as a result, Allahu A'lam, how many people memorized Quran? Brother, be like that. You're going to find his brother walking in. You're going to find your way to really hook him on. Be that real brother. Hook him. Take him on. Don't be pushy, but know how to really make him love the mosque. And if it's to show a beautiful smile, then let it be a smile. If it's to show some kindness, let it be kindness. If it's to invite him to iftar, then let it be an invitation to iftar. Let it be that you're not a foolish hunter, a blind hunter, but a wise, intelligent hunter who knows how to hunt and where to go. My dear respected brothers and sisters, Ramadan is the month of forgiveness. And this is important in order for true brotherhood to be. Allah Azza wa Jalla, He tells us in His glorious book that and they should pardon and forgive. And Allah Azza wa Jalla, He tells us after that, don't you want that Allah forgives you? The month of Ramadan should be the month in which you're going to clear your heart towards your family members. You're angry with them, your brother, your sister, your friends, whoever it is. Clear the hearts, brothers. Wallahi al-Azim, true manhood is not in being the man who's always going to prove himself to be right. The person who's going to always prove himself to be right and get his rights is not the real man. The real man is the one who realizes the better of the two goods and the worst of the two bads. The better of the two goods. Yes, I can get my rights. Yes, he's wronged me. But wallahi, there's a better thing from all that, and that is to cause a bit of that forgiving in order for Allah to forgive me, and that is great. Be that man who realizes what's the better of the two goods. Wallahi, brothers, it hurts to be of those who walk. It hurts me, it hurts you. None of us like to walk around with a hot coal into your heart. It's burning, burning, burning. You want to walk around with a heart that's peaceful, a heart that's cool, a heart that's forgiving. Because wallahi, no one's going to be happier than you at that time and moment, brothers. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq had his daughter accused of zina. His daughter was accused of zina. Come on, brothers. Accused of zina. And Allah Azza wa Jal reveals to him, وَلْيَعْفُوا وَلْيَصْفَحُوا, and let them pardon and let them forgive. Why? That this man at a stage was speaking about his daughter. Allah tells him, pardon and forgive. And Abu Bakr as-Siddiq pardons and forgives. That's why he's a Siddiq. And not only that, he gives. Pardons, forgives, and he gives. This man, he was giving him before that problem happened, and he continued to give him after. Brothers, this is what I want to see. I want to see this between us all. I want to see some pardoning and forgiving. Be the better of the two. Be the better of the two. No family likes to see two at enmity. No brothers like to see two at enmity. Be the better of the two, brothers. You pardon, you forgive. Because at the end of the day, your reward is with Allah. No one can reward you. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, he narrates, he said that Allah Azza wa Jal will say on the day of resurrection, whoever has a right with Allah, let him go and get it. whoever has a right with Allah, let him go and get it. Who will stand up? Those who pardon and forgive. They didn't get their rights yet. These people oppressed them and they were better. Not for the sake of being foolish, no, they're not dumb. They're smart, they know what's going on. But they are wise people, they realize what is the best. They will rise, they will stand up. And as a result, Allah will forgive them and pardon them. A person in paradise will have on Judgment Day, two will have enmity. This is reported. Two who have enmity. One will have a problem with the other. He's got a problem with his brother. It will be said, and he's got his rights. He's got a right upon him. Allah Azza wa Jal will say, wouldn't you, he would say to this person who has a right, he said, look above. He would look above and he will see a palace in paradise. He will say, Ya Allah, who's this for? Ya Allah, who's this for? He said, it's for you if you forgive your brother. That's happening on the day of resurrection. Allah Azza wa Jal is paying the price there. And then he will say, take the hand of your brother and walk into paradise. Take the hand of your brother and walk into paradise. This is what we want to see. Brothers, the Salaf were like that even with the criminals. They were not foolish, no. But they realized what's the best to do at each time. It is reported, Ibn Mas'ud once went down to the marketplace.